Same time toys one more time, guys. All right, so this is a weird one. I definitely would not have bought this figure. He was $4.99, and still I wouldn't have bought this figure. But what figure is it? Looks good so far, right? Wah, wah, wah. One would think this Aragorn figure would be good, but he looks like a fracking hobbit. I mean, come on. I don't know how they got him to look that good on the back of the box. I really don't. That must be a digital render or some shit. I'm sure it's the actual toy, but why did I get this figure? Why? Why? And I love these because now it's open. That is one good reason why I got this figure. This torch is awesome. But really, you're gonna spend $5 on a torch? Well, yes, I paid more for less, but it also comes with not just any sword, the sword. And go ahead and revoke my nerd card because I really don't remember the name of the sword. I figured I would, so I didn't bother to look it up. But it could have been a lot better. But this will be the first sword in the chair, or the throne, or whatever. But I figure I will build them up against this, and then when I finally have enough of them, I can pop them off and put them on just out by themselves. But all right, so let's spin this around. We'll spin him around, and we'll do what we do on this channel. All right, there he is, the one true king of Gondor, Strider, Aragorn, all the above. This guy, actually quite cool. He comes with this extra hand. I forgot to say this is take 3. He comes with this awesome torch. Now, this torch, main selling point for me. I was down as soon as I saw that torch. He does come with a quiver. Why? Because he's Aragorn, he is the ranger, and he has no bow. So, what the hell? We'll have to fix that. There's plenty of bows laying around this house somewhere. Now, this pleathery plastic cloak that actually has more rigidity than about the same rigidity as a G.I. Joe gun. Not gonna lie there, but I am no plastic expert. It does have a cool little feature inside the cloak. It goes back in there. It's not just filled in. So his hair will actually fit. Would be better if the cloak actually fit on him a little better, but I mean, I get what they were trying to do with these figures. There was a price point to be kept and met. Awesome little dagger. There's a couple of loops on his belt. Pull that plastic strap out of the way, and that's where that one's gonna go. But as you can see, it's busted on mine because I tried to put the sword through both loops. How dumb of me to think that the sword looked like that. Just stupidity. But we'll get one good look at the king's sword. Got a little bend to it, but it doesn't matter because it's going on the throne. Yes, I'm going to make my own toon toy sword, Game of Thrones, Throne of Swords. Figure is highly posable. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't exorcist with the best of them. His T-pose is much to be desired, but I mean, it is what it is. You can get him in all the right poses. I mean, he's just going to go on the shelf, if anything. If this was given to an actual child to play with, he would be destroyed in a matter of minutes. This is actually very cool, very pliable, so it works. I mean, I can see getting in a seated position with that would actually work. Almost down to the bare bones figure here. He has a bicep twist. He's got a double pinned elbow. His hands pop out, so they do a 360. Like I said, he kind of reminds me of Star Wars figures. When they started getting highly articulated, they just weren't quite there yet. That's what he reminds me of. Not bad for the Van Damme. Well, there we go. So I popped the hip right off, but actually it's got a nice peg on it, so it popped right back on. No pins in the knee, but it's one of those knees, as you can see. He has a thigh cut, great heel toe articulation, nice rocker, and as you can see, he has no holes. You cannot put him in that kind of stand. They make stands for this kind of figures, but still kind of sad. He does kind of look like a dwarf to me, or not a dwarf, but a hobbit, or rather jacked up hobbit, but a hobbit nonetheless. Very cool figure. As cheap as he was, I had no problem picking him up. Granted, I had my own reasons to get this figure. So like, share, and subscribe on the figure. We'll put them back together and spin them for a short here shortly. But as we do on this show, we face the terrible, terrible truth of this world that people, no matter how much you love them, can self-delete. It is my firm belief that people die for all kinds of reasons. Why help them along? I'm not down with it. I'm down for your decision no matter what it is, even if you make the wrong one, but I am not a fan of self-deletion. As many times as I've tried it, maybe I'm just jealous. But if you do find yourself in that predicament, let me tell you that there are plenty of people that want to listen to you, want to help you out, and try to make you feel better. I mean, it is what it is, folks. It is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, for the most part. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some problems that aren't temporary, but just so you know, there's people out there that care. There's people out there that are willing to help. Dial 988 on your smartphone, or dial 1-800-273-3255, and that will take you to a professional that knows what to say, knows what to do, and how best to help you out. Now, if you're not trying to go that far, you are down but not completely out, send me a message, leave me a comment, we'll figure it out. You know, I'm here. If nobody else is there, I'm here. So it is what it is, guys. Just don't be a dick. That's all I'm saying. And you never know, you know, in public, just holding a door for somebody. You don't know what other people are going through. That might be just what they need. You know, somebody nice enough to hold a door, somebody nice enough to shoot them a smile instead of that fucking resting bitch face that most people give to everybody else in this world. It's all about the little things, folks. That's what I'm trying to get at. Unfortunately, sometimes those little things add up and add up and add up, and some people just can't take it anymore. But we're trying to avoid that at all costs. So throw us a like, throw us a share. If you're not subscribed, hit that thing. Be careful of the bell notifications. I've been a little lax lately, but I have a tendency to post videos and post more than a few, and post them at all different hours of the day and night. So just a little warning for you. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. I will see you in the next episode, and well, see you.